in mind when organizing, as well as what the facilitators had in mind when they had to put through everything for us to be here today. I'm sorry, I can't do a video regards to my face. So, a founder or the organizer, the person who is behind all the ideas that we have today, what made it possible for us to be together today. Before we call him, I don't know if there is possibility or someone is led by the Spirit for us to pray. Pray. Can someone give us a prayer? If you want, you can put your hand up. Okay, that's no wasting of our time. I think I have 5 minutes, so I'll just pray and then I will call on the founder himself to give his PowerPoint presentation of the program entirely. So let's bow our heads together this evening. Can you hear me? Okay, let's pray. Our heavenly and most gracious Father, Father of the universe, we are so happy to be here together with your children. Being as you, we are kind of confused what will happen in our life, whether those that are starting up a business or a career. Father, may you please help these yourself as a medium for them to clarify their doubts, and may you also give them the strength and the knowledge so that they will make a beautiful decision and become successful in their life tomorrow. Father, we have in front of you a presenter. He has taken time, his sleepless night to prepare a presentation for us today. May you help that this presentation to go through and all participants would learn one or two things. Cameroon is not that peaceful at the moment, but Father, may you help them to have at least this hour to reduce the distraction, if not all, so that they can benefit fully from it. For our willing King Jesus Christ. Amen. So I will call on the founder for him to give his presentation now. I'm sorry, I'll have to off my mic for him to talk so that all of you will get to him. And in case there's a question, we have question and answers at the end of the session. You just have to write it down or write it in the chat box for him to respond to it. I'll be following through.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello? Yes, thank you, Aisi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it would be nice for me to see some of you. I am seeing Django Glory. I am equally, let me equally remove my video. You can see the person who is talking. Please continue meeting new people in the meeting, into the meeting. Before we continue, I just want to find out those who are there, from those who are there. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me? Hello? Yes, I'm trying to use some two computers so that I'll be able to, there's one computer here and there's the other one here in front of me. So to be able to go through the meeting effectively. All right. So you are all welcome to this platform. We are here for a training program. But before I continue, we are going to do some kind of introduction, in which is very important. I want you all to unmute your mic one after another. I'll be going list after list, looking at what I have here as the number of participants. So yeah, somebody is trying to join. The network is really bad from her end, Roslyn. Okay. So I'll be going list after list. As I call your name, please, you quickly unmute your mic and introduce yourself so that we can get to know you better in person while turning on your video, which is very important, okay? For the moment, I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that I can see everybody, and I will share it later on for us to start the presentation, all right? So you can move on to introduce yourself. So we have the first person here we are looking at. We have IEC. IEC. So the thing is, Zoom has classified it in alphabetical order. So we are going to start with IEC. Mbala, you are the first person on our list. So please, can you unmute your mic, put on your video, and let's hear from you. Where are you connecting from? And why you joined the program? What are you anticipating to learn from this program from the beginning to the end? So we want to hear from you. Hello, IEC is there? Yes. Yes, at the end of the session, okay, we are going to have a snapshot of, the Zoom call. All of us are going to have a picture, so everybody will put on the video. But at this beginning, please, I don't know if IEC is there. Okay, she is there and on and off. She's on and off. All right, the next person we are going to look at is Chango Glory. Chango Glory, can you introduce yourself while waiting for IEC to come back?
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Chango Gloria Temking. I'm an MSc student, Masters in Biochemistry student from the University of Boya. And I am also a community enthusiast and advocate for human rights, and I'm passionate about food security, community development, social entrepreneurship, and to use my knowledge about nutrition, food, and improve on the food security and sustainable food systems for my community. Hence why I joined this program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Basically, if I can read clearly from what you have said, you are from the agricultural background, so you are trying to, to develop the agricultural sector through food processing, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's powerful. Okay, yes, thank you so much, Glory, for that powerful introduction from Boya. Yes, please, if you can hear us one-on-one, can I see your emojis? Okay, the next person is Grace. Grace Buge. Yes, where are you connecting from? Can we hear from you? Can you share with us? Glory, please, you can mute your mic. Yes, is there? Hello, Grace, can you hear me? Your mic is muted. Can you unmute your mic? Unmute your mic. Your mic is still muted. Look at the audio icon at the bottom of your phone. You see where to unmute and mute your mic there. While she's trying to look at that, the next person we have here is Manny Roslyn. Roslyn, can you move on? Yes, Rosaline, we cannot hear you. Your mic is equally muted. Can you look at the audio icon, the mic icon at the bottom of your phone? You see it there beside the video and all of that.
Good evening. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay now. We can move on.
Okay. My name is Menu Roslyn, and I'm an MSc student from the University of Boya, and I'm passionate about entrepreneurship because I've discovered that our educational system does not actually train us for the job market. We go to school, we study, but we still end up at home. So I'm passionate about entrepreneur and to equally train other youth. And I joined this program to learn the various strategies on marketing, branding, and how I can target the market with my product. Thank you.
Okay, so your idea is focused on which area?
Pastry.
Pastry. Oh, okay, that's good. All right, thank you so much for that introduction, Roslyn. Okay, we move to the next person, Shalorish. Shalorish, can you open your video and your mic and introduce yourself? Thank you, Roslyn. You can mute your mic now. Shalorish, are you there? Hello? Roslyn, your mic is still open. Can you mute it? Shalorish?
Yes.
Glory,
I'm trying to mute.
Yes, try. Yes, just mute. And let me see if I can mute you from here. All right, it's okay. Glory, your mic was still muted. Ami was still on mute. Yes, Shalorish, can I open the mic for you? He's not there. Clinton. Clinton, okay. Clinton is our ambassador from Clinton. Yes, Clinton, Mr. Clinton, just introduce yourself. We are having one of our facilitators in the house. We'll be talking.
Okay, thank you so much.
To us soon. Yes, Clinton, over to you. You can open your video and introduce yourself, please. Let's do this fast, okay?
Well, it's so unfortunate that I'm standing right outside at the balcony because while sitting inside the house to get a network was a challenge. So I had to move out of the house.
All right, you can move
see
on.
So I'm in a very dark corner.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm Dukon Clinton, co-founder for Sparkling Africa, as you know, and I'm a food system biodiversity specialist. So that's the little you need to know about me. I'm based in the Northwest region. I'm currently working remotely. That's hybrid from the center region. That's Cameroon. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Clinton. Clinton is our regional youth ambassador in Bamenda, the Northwest region. So everyone that is in Bamenda and wants to know more about Sparkling Africa, get to join one or two events and other things that we're organizing. And Clinton is going to guide you and work with you in close collaboration. Those who are in the food and food processing industry, Clinton is equally working in that. So as the training unfolds, we are going to see how we are going to interact with one another. So you are going to learn one or two things from him equally. Okay, thank you so much, Quentin. We are going to look at the next person is Elvira Monjua. Elvira Monjua, please open your mic and your video. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, over to you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm called Elvira Monjoa, and I am a final year medical laboratory student at the University of Boya. and I am passionate about the health field, and I'm an advocate for sickle cell and diabetes, and I'm most interested in leadership and entrepreneurship. And the reason why I joined this program is to learn the basis of leadership and entrepreneurship so that I can be able to impact my community and build people in the personal development field in the health area.
Okay, thank you so much for that. She is coming from the health sector. So we already have two sectors represented so far, the health sector and the agricultural sector, and most of them are coming from Oya. That is powerful. All right, thank you so much, Elvira Monjoa. We are glad to have you here. Okay, we are going to have the next person, that is Grace Mbuge. Is Grace there?
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm called Kimi Grace Buge. This December, I'll be graduating from the Department of International Relations and Conflict Resolution. The reason why I joined this program is to learn more skills because I'm an advocate for peace. I remember the last time that I did my internship at social center. So there was a lot of cases like violence, child neglect. So I'm advocate for peace. I'm here to build some skills in order to develop some leadership on how to go about bring solving problem in the society, like the community where I am in Tico precisely. And also I'm here to develop some strategy in order to run my business because I'm into perfume business, even though still trying to develop it. So I'm here to develop some skills in order to make my business grow.
Okay, thank you. Which sector again? Which sector are you dealing in again? I didn't get that clear.
Conflict resolution.
Oh, conflict resolution. Oh, you part of one fighting for peace, for us to have peace in Cameroon. Yes, that is what we are talking about. We are talking about bringing change. We don't just talk about change, but we become the change. So I like that because you will be working closely to see how you can advocate for peace in other areas, through entrepreneurship, through what you are doing, youth empowerment, and your activities. They are going to help you in order to realize that. You just need to have something, a clarity on where you are going, the roadmap where you are going. I think this program is going to help you to achieve that. All right, thank you so much, Grace. Yes, the next person is Kuti Celeste or Celeste. Kuti, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. We are not seeing your video.
Actually, I'm outside, but let me just unmute.
Yes.
All right. My name is Kuti Celeste. I'm a final year student at the University of Boya. I'll be graduating in December under the Department of Food Science and Technology.
Okay.
I am passionate about food processing, and I am here to build leadership skills and look for further ways in order to brand my business. I'm into brewing, like I do wine production and fruit juice. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Celeste from Boya. It appears majority of our trainees or our participants or fellows of this program are coming from Boya. So we are already having a guide on where our graduation ceremony is going to be taking place. So the Boya people, you start healing yourself already, right? Okay. Yes. So we have the next person is Suri Solange. Solange, are you there? Can you hear me?
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay.
Good
Come on.
evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am Solange from. I graduated from the University of Bamenda in the field of tourism management. I am passionate about indigenous and modern system way of life of nowadays, blending the indigenous method into the modern way of life today, so that the youth and the future generation will be able to know how our forefathers used to live before the coming of the white man and introducing their own modern method of life.
Wow.
And I am also passionate about network weaving. So joining Sparkling Africa, I know I will gain more skills to weave network not only nationally but internationally.
Wow.
So I know and I believe in the right place. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Siri Solange. You are from where, right?
Sorry, I'm from Bamenda, presently in Bamenda.
Okay, you are presently in Bamenda. All right, that's powerful.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Madam Suri. And I'm trying to see how you want to use culture and maybe to bring about changes that we need in our country and to help the youth not to go out of, cultural ways that we have in the different areas, especially from your zone, your community where you're coming from. Yes, I would like to develop your idea through this program to make it become more fashionable, to really work it out through from the beginning to the end. So I would like you to stay connected from the beginning of this program to the end to ensure that you realize that particular project. Okay. Thank you. I think we have come to the end of the introduction. We have another co-host here. Blessing, can we hear from you? Yes, we have Blessing. Blessing. Please, can you unmute your mic and say something before we move on to welcoming our guest? We have our guest in the house. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, Blessing. Wow. Blessing is here. standing on the cable. I've started speaking French, use French or English or both of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
Hi,
Yes.
everyone. It's so nice to finally meet you all. I'm the Southwest Ambassador for Sparkling Africa. I'm really excited about this program because I know I'm going to learn a lot because anything that is coming from Sparkling Africa is amazing. It's sparkling. So, guys, oh, sorry. Um, I'm into digital marketing. I'm a remote work advocate. Anything that has to do with remote work, you can always reach out to me. So it's really a pleasure meeting all of you. And please don't just take this program as a normal program. Take every part of it seriously because it's going to help you in your career and the various projects which you have. Thank you so much and see you.
All right. Thank you so much, Blessing. That's our regional youth ambassador in the Southwest region. There are about 3 of them there. And since most of you are coming from the Southwest region, and particularly in Boya, you will get to meet with Blessing. And through this program, I think there will be some recommendations that you are going to meet physically, and she's going to guide you and put you in 1 or 2 tracks in order to follow the program all through. Okay. Yes. So, Blessing, thank you for that introduction. All right. Thank you so much. And we are going to be starting our program. And today is the orientation day. So very soon I will start the orientation session. But before I start that, I'm going to welcome our guest. The theme of, I don't know, who can remember the theme of this program, the training program? Who can remember the theme? Hello? Who knows the theme of this program? Who can remember the theme of the program? Yes, you can use the box if possible, please. Madam Oben and Blessing, Clinton, you can follow up anyone that is dropping anything there, so I can get it. Yes, who knows the theme of the program? The program, this particular program, this first cohort, we have the team, the general team. You have not seen the program? Can someone say something? Can you hear me? Yes. So who has seen the theme of the program? What is the theme of this program?
Okay, let me just come in. Let me just come in if the participants are a bit new. So the theme of the program, just in a summary, is all about from idea to impact. From idea to impact. So just to summarize, the theme, because I know that a lot of us as youth, we have a lot of ideas, we have a lot of initiatives at the level of the grassroots level, wherever I find myself. But now, for us to make those ideas materialize, to become something that will create an impact, it's a problem. So I think this is the right platform for each and every individual as a youth to share your idea, to catalyze it, to become something that can be realized. Because I think with the selection of the coaches that are on board, these are the people that have been put in place to make those ideas become an impact. That's a summary of.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Yes. Simply put, just as he has said, the theme of our training for this first cohort, the Vanguard cohort, is from idea to impact, shaping Cameroon's future, or shaping the future of Cameroon. So that is the theme. It is on your program, boldly written there on your program. A document you received earlier today or maybe yesterday. They sent it to you yesterday. So I believe you must have gone through the program effectively. And the goal, the reason why you are here, because you are talking about shaping Cameroon's future from idea to impact. So we are trying to make sure that through the program, you are going to turn every idea you have, every plan you have within you to come out as something that is more realistic, more tangible, that people can see and they can feel it, that you are using it to change the community where you are working in. So that is the power of what we are doing here, from idea to impact. So without any waste of time, we have our guest speaker here. We have one of our guests here, those who are going to be taking us throughout the training. And I think network issues is disturbing. We are not able to have all of them at the same time. So we are going to welcome our guest to just give you a word. She's going to say something to you. We'll give her 3 to 5 minutes maximum. 3 to 5 minutes maximum. She's just going to say something concerning the team equally, from idea to impact, shaping Cameroon's future. So we are going to welcome Madam Elema Elizabeth. Please, you are welcome. Please, can you just give some emoji to welcome one of our guests speaking with us? You. Yes, let's see your emojis welcoming our guest. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Elema. Over to you. You have 3 minutes, 5 minutes at most, to address your people as you talk to them, while they'll be meeting you in your session in coming days or in coming weeks.
Hello, everyone. You guys look so amazing. I'm so sorry I can't turn on my video because of poor network connection today. Thank you so much, Mr. OJ. I'm so happy to be here again. I see a lot of beautiful and handsome leaders. Some people are so excited to learn leadership skills, entrepreneurship dynamics, and all that. So I just have a few heads up to give. Feel free, make this space your home. Feel comfortable to learn, ask questions. you can never know everything on your own, and maybe the little that you know is not yet enough for your business or for your career development. So like the founder is actually making all efforts to bring in thoughtful facilitators to help you grow your business or how to build your personal development. Please don't be shy. They say more way love no go ever learn. But if you are able to ask questions, if you are able to connect, share your ideas, there's nothing that is new. Even the famous Dangote, Tonio Elumelu, they meet in higher business platforms and share their ideas. And once you are able to express yourself very well to someone that you look up to, like a mentor or like a friend, then you'll be able to have different ideas that will help you to grow. Just like the team idea to, I didn't really have missed out on it. But I think we all are born with talents. We all have those hidden gifts from God. Now, we might not be able to get full education, but we have people like Mr. OJ, who has been for the EYEAL program in West Africa. He was there in Ghana. I think he has been able to meet a lot of potential leaders to across West Africa. And him coming up with a program like this is an opportunity not to miss. So guys, don't feel bad that it might be very slow. Yes, we have poor internet connections now. And I would just want to urge you guys to be safe wherever you are, be focused. Feel free to reach out to either of us at any time. Let's share our ideas. And know that as an entrepreneur, there are a lot of challenges that await you. Do not feel bad because you feel like, okay, this thing need to go, I no get money for start. Guys, you are in the right place. Learn as you can share. So remain blessed, and I look forward to meet you guys again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was powerful. A quick, powerful shot. Yes, I can see the reactions. The people are really happy to receive you. I'm so glad to have you as one of the key facilitators in this program. On behalf of all the other facilitators that are not here, she's standing there for them and hoping that as the program goes on Wednesday, we are going to be having our first session and you'll be meeting with amazing facilitators all through the way. Along the way, we started profiling the different facilitators, but since we have other activities to engage you, we post with that. We are going to do it on the days that we'll be having their training. So that is how you get to know more of them again. On the days that each facilitator is going to be training you, in the morning, we are going to profile the person. You are going to get to know the person very well, get to connect. One important thing I want to encourage you all through this program is networking, okay? That is one key thing that has kept me going and has kept Sparkling Africa going is collaborating. In fact, one of our key core values, we have 6 different core values at Sparkling Africa, but one of them is collaboration and one which is the most important. Just as she mentioned, all my networks are created in Ghana, from the West African countries, all the 9 West African countries. I still have them intact. Whenever I need them, one powerful program or another, or one thing or another, they can contact. In fact, we have our platform where we discuss about business, we discuss about different things and how we can develop the West African countries and things like that. And some of these programs are coming up because we have been working on that equally closely. And so you'll be, with time, you'll be getting to meeting some of them and things like that. And Sparkling Africa is not going to end here. Only from the word Sparkling Africa is not going to end in Cameroon. So it's going to cut across all the African countries. So we are starting here, but we are not going to end here. So that is a vision, okay? So you need to have that particular vision with you equally. Whatever you want to build, whatever you want to do, you need to be very powerful. You need to be resilient. You need to be focused. You need to be determined. You need to be passionate. You need to have that vision and, put it down, start working on it. Nothing should challenge you. You should challenge your challenge. Yes, you should challenge your challenge. So here we enable you to become your change and not only talk about a change, walk across it. So we are going to start right away with our presentation. I'm going to put you through about Sparkling Africa. I'm going to put you through about the program equally, what we call EYEAL Leaders Fellowship Program. I'm going to put you through. So stay attentive and listen carefully for you to know more about Sparkling Africa and about why we created this program for you people. So I'll be sharing my screen. And as I go, I'll be try to be fast so we can run up on time and have our Q&A session or things like that. We'll have different things we'll be talking about, okay? Yes, please, as the network is disturbing, as you disconnect, you come back, please. Don't stay out. Reconnect back because it's a lot for us to discuss this evening. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen. If you can see my screen, please let me indicate. All right, thank you. Okay, so right away, Sparkling Africa, you are welcome to Sparkling Africa. You are welcome to this particular program. And our motto is igniting innovation, empowering change, and transforming Africa. That's our motto. So whenever you hear the name Sparkling Africa, we have these three things. We ignite innovation, we empower change, and our goal is to transform Africa, to transform the continent and things like that. So that is it. Now, coming to you, I have a very important message to you to welcome you into this particular program. And basically, when they call my name, you should identify me for some three important key things. Three important things. First, I'm an educator. I'm a social entrepreneur. That is why I'm able to organize social entrepreneurship training, because I work in the social entrepreneur field. Then I am a youth development advocate. That is why I am here to work with you people, because I'm working with the young people. If you look at the program, it's focused between 18 years and 35 years. These are youth. These are young generation, okay? So you realize that these are three key things you can identify me for. An educator, because I teach. I'm a social entrepreneur and a youth development advocate. And finally, I'm the founder of Sparkling Africa, speaking to you. So you're speaking directly to the founder, who has sat down for more than 2 years to develop this vision. It was not easy when I started, okay? But now things are getting better. I'm getting people supporting the program to tell you that, resilience and determination, passion, pays with time. So entrepreneurship is not for the weak. It's for people who are strong. So if you look at the vision, is bigger than me even. In fact, the vision is bigger than my brain. You understand? Yes, but I'm here. I am strong. I am looking at it. I'm looking forward to it all the times. And for me, Africa's greatest revolutions won't come from politics or policies, just like what is happening in Cameroon. But you should know that it's going to come from young people who dare to innovate and lead intentionally. So my work for over 7 years now has been to empower these young people who want to innovate, who want to lead intentionally, equipping them with the skills, the mindsets, and helping them, to be open to opportunities so they can become solution builders and job creators. So this is what I've been doing. This is my job, or this is my work, and this is what I love doing all the time. Immediately you call me, these are the things that they recognize me for. These are the things that people know me for me to do, and like that. And I'm always there to empower young people. So every time I speak, my goal is simple, is to inspire you to stop waiting for change and start becoming a change. That is my motto. So anytime I'm talking to you, if you are like, there are some people who got to me today who were facing some challenges with the system and things like that. So I have to make them to start becoming a change, not for them to give up, but to know that they are starting a journey. And that journey has challenges as an entrepreneur. So you need to know that. So I will charge you to rise. I will charge you to create. I will charge you to impact. So you're going to rise, create, and impact your generation. This is your time. So you are here to shine, okay? So thank you so much. for this, and we'll move forward. Now, talking about Sparkling Africa. You want to know more about Sparkling Africa? It was founded in 2022, and as an idea, equally, we're hosting some different programs and things like that. And I don't want to go detailedly to tell you about the story, but with time, you're going to know more about Sparkling Africa, like the story, like the beginning and everything. But let me just move straight to the point. And it is a registered organization. We registered it last year in 2024. It's already functioning as an NGO and equally as a social enterprise. So we have NGO activities and equally social enterprise activities. So that is how the organization is functioning. So it's a social organization that is aimed at empowering and equipping children. These are the group of people we serve: children, women, then most importantly, young people like you that are here in this program today, you know, for you to become change makers that will drive social change and contribute meaningfully to building productive African communities. Productive, I did not say unproductive, productive African communities. So you should be take note with every key term that are used in defining this particular organization. So we need to become more active and engaged. Our mission here is to connect, to empower and equip young Africans with skills, resources, and networks necessary to unlock their full potential and actively shape the building of resilient communities within the continent. And we envision a thriving Africa where every young person is empowered and equipped to lead change, drive innovation, and build a sustainable future for all. Please take note of these key terms: a sustainable future for all. That is where we are leading to. That is our vision, where every young person is going to build something tangible that is going to be sustainable, not only for today, not for tomorrow, but almost for the entire generations to come. That's what we talk about sustainability, and not for one person, but for everybody. So we are talking about social impact. Social impact. That is what this organization is focused on. And we are bent in making sure that we realize this vision, and together with you in the program, we are going to realize that particular vision. Now, if you look at the problem we are trying to solve from this organization, we have the biggest problem here that youths are going through. It is a problem of unemployment. That is the biggest problem we have in the whole of this African continent, in the 54 African states. Okay, we have the problem of unemployment. According to the World Bank statistics in 2024, during the annual meeting, they projected that by 2030 upward, over 1.2 billion youth will enter the job market in the developing countries, that is in the African continent. But only about 400 million youth will find formal employment. That will be leaving about 800 million people without sustainable livelihoods. That is a huge gap. About 800 million people that will be unemployed at that time. That is a huge gap. Okay, so we need to do something. And what is the reason behind this? What is causing this unemployment? These are the things, these are the main things that are causing unemployment in Africa. And you can attest to me that some people, when making the introduction here, they say that what they learn in school does not match what they are doing in reality, which is one of the biggest things that is causing unemployment. So we have the first thing here is limited access to mentorship, business support services, and market-driven training, especially for youth in undeserved communities. That is one equally that is really causing, and that is why this program is existing. This EYEAL Leaders program is existing because there is limited access to mentorship programs, business support services that are not there to help the young people to build their businesses, and Sparkling Africa is filling that gap, is coming to solve this problem. There is no market-driven training that is going to help the young people to brand their services effectively, though there are many of them that are existing now because of the existence of technology. But how impactful are they? We are talking about creating that necessary impact. How impactful are they? You have been attending seminars to seminar, programs to programs, and things like that. How has it been transforming your life physically, socially, career-wise, and all of that? So that is it. The second thing that is causing unemployment is unskillfulness and unmatched skills. What you learn from school is not what you are going to be doing. So these are problems that we are trying to resolve at Sparkling Africa. The third thing that we are looking at is poverty and underdevelopment within the African continent. Africa is poor, okay? It's sleeping in the depths of natural resources. Africa is wealthy when it comes to natural resources, but it's poor in the mindset. So that is why we are talking about poverty and underdevelopment. The moment we have a rich mindset, a powerful mindset, we are going to start exploiting those natural resources that we have, and we are going to make money, and we are going to make Africa become wealthy and powerful. Then the last thing, but not the least here, that is causing unemployment in today is a shift in the job market due to advancement in technology. The coming of AI and other intelligence systems has caused this to be happening. And so you need to sit up. You need to sit up. And what is the impact of this problem? The impact of this problem has caused many youth potential to remain largely untapped. And Africa continue to face challenges such as poverty, migration, dependency, despite being the home to the world's youngest and most energetic population. Do you know that the Africa is a home to the world's youngest and the most energetic population are coming from Africa? That is why most of our African brothers and sisters, they go to the USA, to UK, they go and do minor jobs because they are powerful than those people. Cannot resist and things like that. So these are the things that are causing, and this is the impact of the problem we are trying to solve. The impact is huge, and that is why Africans are always dreamed. They are always left behind. But we need to do something. Now, what is the solution to this particular problem? We have brought up the EYEAL Leaders Fellowship Program, and EYEAL stands for Entrepreneurship for Young Emerging Africa Leaders. Entrepreneurship for Young Emerging Africa Leaders. The goal is, if you look at the problem at the beginning, is for us to solve that problem of unemployment, raising young innovators that are going to become job creators, so that they are going to create job opportunities for young people, right? And this fellowship is a flagship program of Sparkling Africa. It means it's one of our main programs, though we have other sub-programs, but this is the key that is defining what Sparkling Africa is all about. And we have it in a 9 months form, but looking at it was too long, so we have to bring it down to something in short terms, while we have a mentorship program that you'll be taking after the program that is going to be intensive to help you realize all of that. So we have this flagship program, and it is designed to nurture a new generation of change makers across the continent. And the program empowers young Africans with the skills, the mindset, and opportunities to become innovators, job creators, and community builders. That is the goal of the program. Now, if you look at where the program is focusing, that's the description of the program rather. If you look at the goals, the different goals of the program, where the program is focusing in handling, we have 4 key areas that the program is emphasizing on. 4 key areas. The first thing you made mention, most of you have been talking about, is purpose-driven leadership. You are here to become leaders, not only Pashoko leaders, but leaders who have integrity, leaders who are resilient and visionaries leaders. So these are the kind of leaders we are talking about, we are building at Sparkling Africa. So we want to raise more than 1,000 leaders between now and 2027, who are going to create about 10,000 job opportunities. It means one business that is we are going to raise from now should be able to employ at least 10 people. That is the kind of impact we want to create within the African continent. So we are starting with Cameroon. We are the first cohort. We'll call you the Vanguard cohort. I'm going to talk about that later on. Now, if you look at the second key thing that the program is emphasizing on, is what we call the entrepreneurial problem solving. The program emphasizes on entrepreneurial problem solving. That is equipping the youth, this particular youth that we want to train, to turn challenges into opportunities. Whatever difficulties you're going through, turn them into opportunities. Look at yourself that, oh, I'm going through these challenges. What can I learn from this challenge? What can I learn from these difficulties? Should I just continue being, assuming that I am a failure or I am being defeated? No, you don't assume like that. Instead, ask yourself questions that from what I am going through, how can I turn it to an opportunity? That is where you start having a solution to your answers and things like that. The program equally emphasizes on social impact and sustainability, creating ventures that generate jobs while addressing community needs. And lastly, we're talking about Pan-African collaboration, where we are going to be building a strong community of mentors, partners, and entrepreneurs, you inclusive. So you are going to be within this community of Pan-African community, where you are going to become an entrepreneur. Our guest speaker made mention of Tony Elumelu and the other African entrepreneurs meeting in Dangote, meeting in their own big business meetings, forums, in order to discuss strategies on how they are going to rule Africa or manage Africa with their big businesses and things like that. This is where your own platform is starting. So as time goes on, you'll be moving from one level to another with your own idea. So your idea must not die. It needs to live and things like that. So we are here to spark it. That is why one of our goals is sparking, igniting the innovation out of you, your potential, provoking it to come out of you to ensure that you realize all of that. Okay. So this is the package that we have. This is one of the biggest solutions we have at Sparkling Africa, while we have other things that are there we'll be presenting. Now, talking about the program structure, the EYEAL program structure is divided into 3 key stages. The first stage is application and selection stage, which you have already gone through. Application runs for 1 month or so, and we do the selection. And our goal is to train 100 participants every cohort. 100 participants every cohort. So this cohort, we are able to select 50 participants, which is half of what we anticipated. So since it's still the beginning, we are going to start here. We believe that by the next cohort, we are going to be having 100 or 100 more that we are going to be having, things like that. Even though we have applicants up to 80, we do not select everybody. Yes, we do not select everybody. We have to look at the criteria and other conditions that were not fit with the program. So those who were selected are the ones that are now in the program, things like that. So that is it. That is phase 1. Phase 2 is a training and certification. And this is what we are starting today. Is going to run for 6 weeks, 5 weeks online and 1 week on site. So the 5 weeks online, we are going to drill you on the different leadership and entrepreneurial journey, on different topics, different modules, just as you have seen in your program and things like that, and prepare you for your graduation at the end of the day. And you are equally going to be pitching your business and so on and so forth. Then we have the next one here, the phase 3 is after the program. So the phase 3 is after your graduation. You are going to enter into a mentorship, coaching, and implementation stage. And at this stage, we'll make sure that what you started during the program is not going to die. We'll make sure that you run it. You register the business. It becomes a social enterprise. You start running it. Even if you don't have capital, we are going to make sure that you start working towards that, to start raising capital for that particular idea. So your idea is not going to die. So please stay put and make sure that you go through the training from the beginning to the end and develop it, because your idea must create impact. Cameroon must hear about it. Your community must hear about it. Your family must celebrate you for your idea. So you need to be resilient and be confident with it. So that is why we are here to push you forward. Now, before I move on to my next presentation, talking about the program, or to the next slide, yes, the program continues in another section. Let me share another screen to tell you about how the program is going to look like. Let me see. Okay, before coming here, talking about this, let me move to another section. Just give me a minute. Just say 30 seconds, not up to a minute. All right. If you can see my screen, please indicate. Can you see my screen? Okay, thank you. Yes. Now, as part of the program, just as I've mentioned the 3 stages, the application, the selection stage. You have the next stage, which is the program, the training itself, and the last stage, which is the mentorship. Now, we have a document here. During your application, we said that you're going to have full access to a business startup business toolkit. Startup business toolkit. So we have designed a toolkit that is going to help young entrepreneurs, not only in Cameroon, but it's going to be something that all young entrepreneurs who are ready to transform their ideas into impact business or ideas into social ventures. They can use this toolkit just by using the toolkit without even attending any class, maybe, but following it from step to step and maybe following our lessons, from step to step. You are going to build a powerful business. Okay, so this is what we call the Sparkling Africa Business Toolkit for Entrepreneurs. So that is the name of the toolkit you are going to be having. And this toolkit will be delivered to you only after the training. It means after graduating, we are going to give you access, because it's not only an ordinary toolkit, but it's a toolkit you are going to use for life, for every business you want to set up. In fact, we are going to give you access to one of the best things you are going to need as an entrepreneur. Okay, so it's only for those who deserve it equally, because at the end of the training program, after graduating, you are going to have full access to it. During this training program, we are going to give you access to part of the toolkit, where you'll be using some templates in order to go through the program. But having full access to it means that anything you want to do, you can just go there and access it. So we call it a Sparkling Africa Business Toolkit for Entrepreneurs, and it's for this purpose, for this program and other programs that we have. Now, talking about it, that is the abbreviation SLABUT. SLABUT is Sparkling Africa Business Toolkit for Entrepreneurs. So that is the meaning for SLABUT. So looking at the purpose of this toolkit, what is the purpose of this toolkit? The purpose is of this toolkit is the toolkit is designed to serve as a comprehensive guide and hands-on resource for young Africans who are ready to transform their ideas into sustainable businesses. It provides participants of the EYEAL Leaders Fellowship and other Sparkling Africa programs. It means it's not only for EYEAL programs. Other Sparkling Africa programs with practical tools, templates, and frameworks that make entrepreneurship more actionable and less abstract. The toolkit simplifies the process of ideation, planning, execution, and growth by offering step-by-step resources that bridge the gap between learning and real-world application. That is the impact of this toolkit. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say. Yes, but if you are trying to get me, then I think it should be powerful here. Now, beyond being a training companion, this toolkit being a training companion, this toolkit embodies Africa's mission. And our mission is to connect, to equip, to empower young Africans with the knowledge, the resources, and mindset needed to build resilient and impactful enterprises within the African continent. It is structured to help emerging entrepreneurs understand themselves, develop strong business models, manage finances effectively, and build brands and stand out. Build brands that stands out. If you are getting the content of this particular toolkit. Ultimately, the toolkit aims to nurture a new generation of change makers who create jobs, drive innovation, and contribute meaningfully to the socio-economic transformation of Africa. It's not an ordinary toolkit, okay? Now, from this toolkit, you are going to be learning 4 different things. The first thing you are going to be getting from this toolkit is the toolkit is going to help you for you to use it effectively. Is you are going to learn, it's going to help you to learn and reflect. That's what the toolkit is going to help you achieve. You are going to learn and reflect from this toolkit. It means you are going to begin each section of this toolkit with an open mind, read through the concepts, reflect on your personal journey, and connect them to your business goals. You are going to apply and practice whatever you are going to get from this toolkit. It means you use the editable templates, worksheets, and checklists provided to apply the lessons directly to your business or idea. So everything is focused in application at this particular stage. The third thing you are going to be getting from this toolkit is going to help you to engage and collaborate with other people. So you are going to discuss your insights and collaborate or challenges with mentors, with coaches and peers during the training for deeper learning and feedback. And lastly, it's going to help you to check yourself. That is review and growth, right? For review and growth, you revisit the toolkit regularly to track your progress, to adjust your strategies and scale your business as it evolves. So this is the power, this is the impact of this toolkit. The toolkit is divided into sections, 9 different sections, has 9 different sections. So the first section is what we call the entrepreneur self-discovery tools. Yes, this is the first section. So you are going to be getting tools for self-discovery that are going to help you with self-discovery. So this is the first, these are the first tools. The second tools are business ideation and validation tools you are going to be having. The third tools you are going to be having is business model and planning tools. The fourth, you are going to be having financial tools. The fifth, you are going to be having marketing and branding tools. The sixth, you are going to be having operations and growth tools. The seventh, you are going to be having pitching and investment tools. So how to pitch, you are going to have all the tools that are going to, like PowerPoint templates and all things that are going to help you to prepare for your pitch and all of that. So you're going to have it in this section. Then the eighth is going to be mentoring and impact evaluation tools, how to measure the impact of your business, the success, the progress, the failures, and things like that. You know how you are going to measure back. And the last thing you're going to have here is the bonus toolkit for digital entrepreneurs, those who want to go digital with their businesses and things like that. So that is the Sparklink Africa Business Toolkit. It's still under draft. You have it only at the end of your training. And during the training, we are going to be giving you some of the parts of the toolkit that you are going to use in order to go through your training effectively. But the full version of it is already given to people who have completed the program and are certified and have graduated. You're going to have full access to it, and you are going to enjoy it for life. Okay, yeah. So that is it for now. Now, using the toolkit, we have another thing. Let me share the other screen, which is the project you are going to be doing. So we have the project at once. If you look at the program that we have, we are on track. Okay, we don't have immediately. I share the project. That is all from there. By 8:30 we'll be rounding up. Okay. What is it? This is it. Yeah, I think that is it. Okay, so if you are seeing my screen, please, you let me know. Can you see this screen now? Okay, now away from the toolkit, we have what we are going to be doing during the 6 weeks, but you'll be using the toolkit. That is why I first of all presented the toolkit, because part of the things that you'll be doing here in this particular one, this document will be shared to you. This particular will be shared to you directly. So after this orientation session this evening, we are going to share you this document, and even your mentors who are going to be working with you are going to have a document as a guide to help them all through the training from week 1 to the 6th week. Okay. Now, looking at this, we have the EYEAL Leaders Fellowship Project Contest Guidelines and Format. It means you are not only here to just learn and go. No, we don't want to have those conventional programs that just learn and go. We have organized a program that where you learn and implement immediately and bring out the results. We test the result, we see the results, and we reward the results. Okay, so that is why you are here. So be very intentional with everything that we are doing. So looking at this particular guideline, the guideline is a key highlight of the 6-week entrepreneurship and leadership training, and is going to provide participants with the opportunity to translate their learning into real impactful projects that address community changes or challenges while developing entrepreneurial and leadership skills. The contest culminates in the grand event, the EYEAL Impact Pitch Day. It's a pitch day where you are going to be pitching your ideas, because after that pitch day, the next thing you are going to be having is graduation. So the pitch day is going to be closing. If you look at the program, we have the Impact Pitch Day, one day like that. It's a day there for Impact Pitch Day. So that is the day you are going to be having this particular event that is going to be recorded powerfully and archives, for the success of the program, things like that. So the team, you already know the team, which is from ideas to impact, building the future we want, or building the shaping Cameroon's future. That is our team, general team for the program. Objective: challenge fellows to identify real life community problem, design a sustainable entrepreneurial solution, and pitch their idea to mentors, investors, judges for recognition, mentorship, and seed funding. If you get all of these points like this, these are the things we are preparing you for, so that your idea become ready for mentors, for investors, for judges to recognize it, for mentorship, and for seed funding. Seed funding means giving you starting capital. If you are going to be having starting capital, I may mention that for those who are going to be selected, they are going to be having seed capital and things like that. So we need to work hard, okay? We are not just here to look, we are here to become the change. Not only to talk about the change, but actually become the change. Now, the structure of this contest. What is the structure of the contest? It's a contest. It means you are going to do in competition. How is it structured? So if you look at the structure here, it's in 4 different stages. The first stage for the 6 weeks. The first week, which is starting from today, this week 1, project development, and we are going to have for 2 weeks. So from next week on Monday, every Monday we are going to be having meetings to evaluate your progress for the week. If you look at the meeting link we sent to you, it's for 3 days, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are the meeting days. Wednesdays and Fridays are for your training. You meet with your facilitators and train you. But every Monday we evaluate your training for every week and look at your progress for this, using this particular course structure or this project structure to build a real life project before the end of the program. Okay, even if you don't have one, we are going to use this and build it. So we are going to, for this first week, fellows are going to work individually or in teams of 3 to 4 members. So we are going to group you according to your people who have similar ideas. Those who are coming from the food chain industry, those who are coming from the other industries, what health, that is another sector. If you have 1 or 2 persons that will join you for you to bring up something, or those who are having and things like that, you must not be in the same location. You can still be in another person can be in Bamenda and things like that. So we are going to group you in different groups, and we discuss your ideas vividly, so that will bring out the most impactful ones. So next week Monday we'll be having a meeting to discuss these ideas. So that is it. Then identify a community or economic problem. We are going to, after discussing, we are going to identify a problem. Then after next week, we are going to create a contest. Sparkling Africa is going to create a contest page for participants of different projects to share, inviting the public to vote for their ideas. And you know that contest thing, that will create a page and you're going to share it to your network, share it to the public for this particular event. Because at the end, they are going to vote to look at the most innovative ideas. The criteria are under most innovative ideas, community-based ideas. We are going to have some categories that we are going to be selecting these particular ideas, okay, that we are going to develop effectively and things like that. So we are going to create that page and you are going to share it and invite the public to vote for your idea, how valid it is. That is the impact at which you are going to create. So that is for the first 2 weeks. The 3rd week and the 4th week, which is phase 2, is project design. You are going to receive hands-on mentorship and business guidance from EYEAL mentors, those who are going to be facilitating. You'll be developing, you design an innovative, sustainable solution from all of these. You are going to design that. Then you are going to have develop a business model canvas, marketing plan, and impact framework. All of these are going to come from a business toolkit. So for you to have a canvas, it is from your business toolkit. We are going to remove it and give you. A marketing plan is from your business toolkit. We are going to remove and give you. Your impact framework is from your business toolkit. We are going to remove and give you, and things like that. So you realize that these are some of the things that are coming from the Sparkling Africa Business Toolkit. And phase 3 is going to be submission and screening, which is in week 5 of your training. On the 5th week, fellows are going to submit a 3 to 5 page project summary and a 10-slide pitch deck. It means a PowerPoint slide describing your 3 to 5 page idea in a PowerPoint slide. And you are going to record a 2-minute video pitch. It means you are going to pitch your idea. That's your PowerPoint slide you have done. You can do it maybe as a pitch. You pitch it for 2 minutes, or you pitch your idea for 2 minutes. It must not, it must not go through, but use 2 minutes and pitch your idea. That is the goal. So 2-minute video pitch. You must not be on ground. This is going to be online. You do it with your phone and your idea that I've written. You pitch it to us for 2 minutes. We are going to evaluate it. The review team, the panel are going to evaluate all the projects that have been sent, and we are going to shortlist the top 10 to 15 projects for the final event, which is the Impact Pitch Day. Now, the EYEAL Impact Pitch Day, we are going to bring these 10 to 15 people we have selected from your videos, pitching, and your documents that you have submitted. We'll bring them here at this point. So at this point, they are going to present themselves on the Impact Pitch Day, which is the grant event contest day. They finalize this pitch activity, and the criteria of selection are going to equally based on your contest, what you have shared, people, how many people voted for what project, for which project. So all of that is going to join to make sure that we engage in the activities effectively and things like that. Then we are going to talk more about that maybe next week, Monday. Then last stage, the grand final, you pitch your ideas to panel of judges, to sponsors, and to guests and different investors, and participants present their project's idea, model, and impact potential in 5 minutes. So here you use 5 minutes to present your idea. Here you were using 2 minutes to make your pitch video, but here you have 5 minutes to present your final idea. So 5 minutes followed by 3 minutes question and answers. So that is how short we have to train you in this. So all through this program, you are going to be learning how to do it. So your different sessions that you'll be having, they will teach you on different things. Then you'll be implementing it using this particular project or guideline. You'll be implementing it from when you learn from your different sessions. You come here and implement. We'll guide you. You start implementing and follow through and things like that. Now, looking at the judging criteria, the 100 points, problem relevance 20 points, innovation and creativity 20 points, how we'll be selecting, feasibility and sustainability of the project 20 points, impact potential 20 points, and presentation and clarity of your project 20 points. So all of that is going to make 100 points. Awards and recognition that you're going to be having. Prizes will be awarded to the most outstanding project in several categories. So we have the first one here, best innovative project, 100,000 plus a 6 months incubation support. You have best community impact project, you have 50,000. Best female-led project, 25,000 plus major recognition, and the rest of the audience who are not going to win, all of you are going to be certified. So you receive certificate award from the program at the end of the training program, and we'll move on with the activity. But even if your project does not win within these categories, your project does not win, we know that whatever you are starting with us, we are going to ensure that at the end of the day, it is implemented. So you don't feel that because you do not have winning at this particular stage, you are not going to start your project. No. At the end, every project is going to be implemented. Every project will be implemented. Everyone that goes through the program are going to implement. The people who implement their project will start their project, will register their businesses. We ensure that all of that is done. Okay. Yeah. Now, engagement adds on, or how we are going to engage in the different activities will be WhatsApp posts to vote for the different projects. a platform we are going to create for you to vote for a different project, networking booths and project exhibitions, media and social media coverage for top finalists and things like that. And I said the best projects here will be selected, and we are going to host. They are going to go to CRO TV with their best projects. Those people are going to win. CRO TV will have a CRO TV talk show. We are going to present your ideas at the end of the day and things like that. So please mark everything seriously from the beginning and take every activity seriously. Don't give and engage. Okay. Now we have the judging panel. The judging panel will include mentors, entrepreneurs, investors, sponsors that we are going to have that are going to help you in order to analyze your project and all of that. Then expectations of this particular activity, this project template, you are going to receive it, okay? But I just want to explain for clarity. These are the expectations. At the end of the day, fellows will have a viable business or project ready for launch that it can be launched by anybody wherever you are. Participants will gain real pitching experience before industry leaders, so you have that confidence to pitch your idea anywhere you go. Winners will receive recognition, mentorship, and resources to scale their ventures. All fellows will live empowered with the skills and confidence to drive social and economic change in their communities. So that is the project contest guideline and format that we are going to share with you at the end of this the session today. There are some people in the waiting room. Please let me admit them. Okay, so we are almost at the end. Very soon we'll be receiving our questions. So let me switch back to the PowerPoint very fast to complete it. Where is the PowerPoint? A minute. Let me get back to the PowerPoint. Okay, once you are seeing my screen, you can indicate for me to continue to the next slide. So all of that were under this before the next slide, were to see it before the next slide, okay? So following the program, the training program and all of that, since you already have the program. And can I move on? Are you seeing my screen? Okay, thank you. Yes, I've been very fast. Yeah, I've been very fast. You know, I'm a talkative. Okay. Yes. Just want to present the ideas very fast. Then we'll go back to our normal way of discussing. All right. Now, coming here, why choose Sparkling Africa and why choose this particular program? Choosing Sparkling Africa and the EYEAL Leader Fellowship means that you are going to find your purpose and align it with Africa's development. Secondly, you are going to build business or a project that creates jobs and social impact. So these are things that why you need to do, need to be here with us. Then, thirdly, you are going to join a movement that believes that the future of Africa will be built by prepared, purpose-driven youth, which you are part of that particular journey. Okay, so the reason why you are in this program. So the last thing here, but not the least, the program is going to guarantee that your idea or business will be financed. So we are guaranteeing you that your idea or business will be financed through our 5 years business investment plan. We have a 5-year business investment plan. You are going to get to meet one of our partners that is going to be addressing you on your graduation day. You will be there live on graduation day. He's the owner of Njangi Cool Microfinance, the Jonathan Family Capital. Okay, yeah, so they are our partners and they will be financing every business. It means everyone that goes through the training, whether you have won the prize or you have not won the prize. So long as you have gone through this program, we make sure that we integrate you. We are going to, because at the end of that graduation day, we are going to be transition you and your idea you are going to join this community. And joining this community, you will enter a 5 years business investment plan that will help you to raise finances for your business. So if you are not able to launch a business immediately like this year, you can start planning to launch it next year and so on and so forth. So this microfinance is going to ensure that we are going to realize that. So the 1,000 people want to train, this is our main partners that we are working with. Okay, Jangi Cool. So we are guarantee you that your ideas will be financed, will be funded. So all what we need to do is develop it now, make it ready for funding, for seed funding. So that is why you're going through the training. First of all, is to make it become ready for seed funding. So all what we'll be doing here is to prepare you so that anywhere you go, you can write a project, you can write a grant. We'll be bringing you grant writing activities after the training to help you and all of that. Okay. Now, I'm coming to the most important thing, presenting you after, that I'm presenting to you the first cohort. So this is our first cohort. We have the Vanguard cohort. It's our first cohort. So you are welcome to the first cohort. These are the people that were selected for the first cohort. Unfortunately, the network is not permitting us to have everybody on board. But since this is recorded, we are going to give them the strategy on how they are going to follow up and ensure that they go through the training effectively. And so you are the Vanguard cohort. Now, talking about the Vanguard cohort, what is the meaning of Vanguard cohort? That is what I want to bring to you now. So Vanguard cohort, the Vanguard means you are starting, you are the pioneers. You are the ones starting the EYEAL Leaders Fellowship Program. You are the pioneers of the program. So you are the ones laying the foundation, okay? Now, you are standing at the front line of Cameroon's future leadership revolution. You are the ones starting it. We are starting it. And so we are talking about, you mark the historic beginning of the EYEAL Leaders Fellowship, a distinguished group of young Cameroonians committed to driving sustainable change across their communities and nation. As the inaugural class, you are the inaugural class. You represent excellence, you represent courage, you represent innovation, setting the standard for future cohorts. So we are setting everything. You realize that everything we are doing here, we are setting the standards for the future cohort. Cohort 2, cohort 3, we'll be having 4 different cohorts in next year, right? So you are the ones setting the standard. So here you are charting a new course for youth empowerment and shaping the future of Cameroon with vision and purpose. So that is why you are called the Vanguard cohort, because you are the inaugural class. So please, can you welcome yourself? I just want to see hand of applause to welcome yourself into the program. Can you just clap to welcome yourself? Yes, all the Vanguard cohorts. If you can see your picture there, fine. If you cannot see your picture, it means we did not receive it through your application form. But we did not do your selection based on your pictures. We did based on what you submitted, okay? So that is powerful. You're welcome. You're welcome. We believe all the others are going to be there subsequently. Now, we are going to move to something more important. And this thing is going to, you are going to be scared a little bit. Don't be scared, okay? You are here for a reason. So you have to go through the program effectively. Now, if you look at this program, we said we are working in partnership with Njangi Cool and other partners. This is a partly funded program, partly funded. The program fee was supposed to be 50,000 francs, but our partners have covered part of the sponsorship. They have covered 50%, and the participants are going to pay only 50%. And here, we don't require you to pay all the money at once. We just want you to start with your registration fee of 5,000 francs. Inside this week, you just register 5,000 francs as you go through the training. By the end, before you graduate and pitch your business, finally, you should be able to complete the rest of the 20,000 francs. So you have 6 weeks to pay this money, okay? Or let's say 5 weeks, because the last week will be graduation. 5 weeks to pay this money. At least this week, you should start with your registration of 5,000 francs and pay your 5,000 francs, and the 20,000 francs that is left will be paid later on. Okay, and this is your 50% that you are going to pay for the program. And why we are bringing it, if you look at all what we have been looking at, the program context and everything we'll be doing, these are just a support we just need, not that you are going to give us money, because we are not gaining anything from this activity. If not of our sponsors, that are helping us in order to organize this program, then I don't think we should be here, because it's not even giving us anything that is tangible for us to sit here and be talking to you, okay? Yes, but because of the sponsors, they are able to sponsor 50% of the program. So you only need to pay 50%. So you have installments, you can pay installments and things like that. So we are going to, the number you are having there is not, we are going to give you the exact number you are going to be using to do your payment for the moment. Yes, so that is it. And if you have any questions on it, before we move to questions and answers, these are other programs that we have. We have Sparkling Academy, which is the TVET Center for Skills Development. With Sparkling Academy, what we do there is short courses like digital marketing, graphics design, video editing, and short courses in the tech industry, in the tech and business industry, coaching and other different short programs. So if you want to learn Microsoft effectively, how to use Microsoft Office Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, how to use the Google, is it Google Workplace? That is a Google Drive, Google Meet, how to use Zoom, all of those things. You come to Sparkling Academy, it has those short courses that are going to help you in order to achieve that goal. So after your training, you can be taking short courses gradually to help you as an entrepreneur. You have to learn them. Then we have the Spark Her 1820 initiative. Spark Her 1820 initiative is a young girls initiative in STEM, young girls in STEM between 18 to 30 years. Young girls are 18 to 30 years. They are in Spark Her 18 to 30 initiative. So we have the RichCam. RichCam means Restoring Education Access for Children of Hope in Cameroon. That is the name of this project. This particular project is for undeserved or underprivileged children in Cameroon who don't have quality access to education. So we have started our project here in Yaoundé. We are visiting some schools already to develop this project, to have some statistics right on ground for those who are there having some challenges and things like that. Then we have the Sparkling Incubation Hub Business Support Center. So this one are for those who are going through our incubation service, like what AI is doing. Yes, so this hub supports you all through. Now, coming to the other side, we have trainings, workshops, seminars, conferences. We have the Youth in Entrepreneurship Conference. The first one was supposed to hold this year, but we want to first of all have about 4 different cohorts of our program, impacting about 500 young people, young entrepreneurs, so that next year we'll be holding the conference next year. By the end of next year, we must have trained about 500 young Cameroonians already, and these are the people who will be celebrating with their businesses. So you that you are starting, you are not going to your celebration is not going to end here. During the conference, you are still going to celebrate you again more, because we are still going to invite you for the program during the Youth in Entrepreneurship Conference. So by then, we must have trained 4 different cohorts, including their cohort that will be 5. Okay, then we are going to have a grand event by next year. That's the Youth in Entrepreneurship Conference. They will have the Pathfinder coaching program, still by Sparkling Africa, a 30-day series that is helping you to discover your career pathway. That is still led by me and my network. Then we have Jonathan Family Capital Workshops. That is the one I told you about, how to raise capital for your business. We are going to help you. A Million Lanyongo Mentorship Program. This one is if you want to have one-on-one mentorship to become a public speaker, how to speak publicly, to organize events, to become, you know how to become a public speaker, right? Yes, to train in this particular area. Then Emily is going to help you in that particular area. There's the Purpose Crusade that's organized by one of our partners too and their facilitators, Miss L, Lonarita and UTC. So she's the founder of this particular program. Then we'll have LinkedIn optimization training by Lynn Nana. So she is also one of our trainers. She has been training with us. So those who are still creating the LinkedIn account, we are going to ensure that through this program, you are going to develop yourself and become a LinkedIn guru, because LinkedIn is for professionals. Then we have Christian Educative Talks. This one is in my church here where I partner with Faith Alive Ministry. I'm the leader of Christian Educative Talks. We talk about taking the church, taking the religion to the people in the world and bridging that gap, things like that. We have One Youth, One Solution. One Youth, One Solution is to help you all. After going through your training, you'll be showcasing your ideas to our platforms, to our network. We'll be having live events to discuss about your solution, the impact. This one is even a free program. You don't need to pay anything and things like that. There are some programs that are free, those some are payable, but not much and things like that. So that is it. This is the package that we have for you. And thank you so much for listening. Now is the time for Q&A. If you have any question, you can now ask or forever remain silent. All right, thank you. Yes. Yes, the floor is open. Are we there?
We are there, sir. We are there. Following you.
Okay. So I think let me stop sharing the screen. Let me start seeing the faces. Okay. Okay, so we are at the end. Just any question, any response, any question? Lonera, you are welcome. You were not there at the beginning. Can you just unmute your mic? Do you have any question, anything? Lorena Mbule. Yes, a hand is raised. Clinton. Elvira, Monjua, Celeste, and Sandra. Please, do you have any question? Let's round up. We are already at the end. Clinton, over to you.
Yes, I just want to say, the very first time I went through the Sparkling Africa initiative, I went through its objective, its goal, and its mission. That is actually what pushed me moving towards Sparkling Africa, because I have that interest working with youth and youth and young people. I believe this is a well simplified version of a cohort, because I believe each and everyone that belongs to this cohort, some of us who have been in other cohorts and we've graduated, and at the end of the day, we've not seen the impact that the cohort has impacted us, but we had to pay huge sum of money. So I just see that this is a simplified and well drafted cohort for our context. Because I believe you are someone who have been in this context for a very long time. You believe you know the game and you know what is unfolding. You actually know what is needed for the youth. Because there are other cohorts. We have to. There are cohorts where we even book flights. You pay flights. I mean, we pay for application fee, pay for registration fee.
You go out
at the event.
I have one in the USA.
Out of country. Yes. So we even pay for cohort, we pay for flight tickets, and even at the level of the day, you go in, you have to take off your lodging and stuff like that. And if you go online, if you are a passionate youth or a young person who is aspiring for growth, and you are passionate about a particular fee, you need to invest in it. There are times when in certain platforms when we talk, people think like we are talking from space. It's as a result of what we've invested in stuff like this. I think this is a well simplified and well structured cohort for every youth here in Cameroon. Because if you stand a chance to miss this opportunity, I bet you won't have it. If it means that we should go as far as sending conferences, events to young people to apply that from other countries, we'll send to them and let them see the modalities to get qualified.
Yeah.
You get the point. So I believe this is like yeah. So it's just like a giveaway kind of. I mean, so I just want my brothers and sisters who have registered for this cohort, who have happened to be part of this session today, should take this very serious. Because if we start talking of what we've put in terms of events, summit, conferences, you'll be shocked. And what we've even gone there, at the end of the day, people just get the publicity that, oh, hey, this guy was in Ghana, hey, he was in Ethiopia, hey, he was in Uganda. But at the end of what you were in Uganda, all of those guys that travel all around the world for court and conferences, what have they actually put on the table? Nothing. I've been in those spaces and nothing has ever happened. Nothing has
came back. They have some of the travel and came back, and basically, as I tell you now, they have nothing to show for it. Like I asked them, but you went there for what? So just wanted to wanted to go
nothing
there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't realistic.
Yeah, just show the world that you travel to Ethiopia, you travel to Uganda. It wasn't realistic. So at times it baffles me because youth in Cameroon, they're willing to pay for courts that will take them to other countries. At the end of the day, you don't even get the opportunity to pitch your idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even giving the opportunity.
Okay, let me come in. Okay, here we are not only pitching idea, the ideas that are developed here. You are, whether you pitch it or you don't pitch it, at the end of the day, though we are going to encourage you to pitch it, yes, at the end of the day, even if you are selected or you are not selected, whether you win or you don't win, we make sure that your idea does not die. We make sure that it does not die. So the program is not only for 6 weeks. The program is going to last for more than 1 year. But the effective part of it is taking place within these 6 weeks for the training. The other things that will be coming up are just follow-up activities to ensure that you are on track, to check, to supervise, and things like that. Okay. Yeah. So they are going to run for some time and making sure that checking on you, how ready you are to start the business. If you are not yet ready this week or next month or next 6 months, we always check on you because you are within the network and we'll be giving feedback that, oh, how many people are ready to start business next week or next month? Those who are ready, okay. How do you plan to start it? We'll follow up. So I'll follow up the process. If it's to register your business, we have the assistants to help you register your business. If the cost is too high, we'll have people, we'll have a network, those who are going to be doing the training. We'll have a network that are going to reduce the cost of registering your business and things like that. So that is a benefit of belonging to this particular network because everything is going to subsidize. But if you want going to do it on your own, you are not within this network or this community that is going to be challenging. Everything is going to be high. You're going to meet those people who are going to eat your money everywhere and things like that. But yeah, we are sure that every idea will be implemented. That is why we have brought out a project, contest, guideline, and format to help you develop the idea individually and in group wise.
This is so amazing. I'm so happy with this cohort because I have a good number of persons. That's why you see in the platform, you see people with agribusiness food system. I'm so passionate because this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for them to like scale to seize this opportunity. This is an amazing opportunity because if it means that, sir, we get to even open our meals. There's a session. We open our meals so that they see what. When we talk about cohort that out of the country, we will display them emails that from the application process to the reply and stuff like that, and see what is being done for you to belong part of the cohort. And it's so interesting to find it that you've made it possible for an alumni that you belong to an alumni. I mean, there's a lot. There's a package. The package is just so much for each and everyone that had the opportunity to be part of this course.
Thank you. Evira, do you have something? Celeste, do you have something to say? Sandra, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm just joining. So due to the network issue, and I did not get a lot of things you said, that's why I literally have no question to ask. But if I may just say, maybe I don't know if you were recording the session. Maybe you can provide a record for not online active to catch up with things. That's it for me.
Okay, yes, the session is recorded. At the end, we are going to upload it, and once the link is ready, we are going to share it. It will be on our YouTube page. On our YouTube page, that is where you get all the recordings for this class. And
Okay.
it's purposely for this class. The recordings are not going out to an extent. However, yes, the way to advise that we should be going through these recordings, because sometimes for you to watch them normally on a normal day, like in a day, will drain your data very well. Okay. Well, there's a plan that I always advise. I think Clinton has a plan for Camtel, those who are using Camtel, but those who are using normal SIM cards, activate 200 francs midnight data. Prefer that you don't follow it during the day, follow it in the night. Get up around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, go through the sessions, put 200 francs, it will going to activate you 2 gig. Once it has activated 2 gig, you can go through the sessions online, or maybe use that opportunity and download the video to your computer or to your phone, so that you can be following regularly to know what has been said, because every training it will be recorded for those who are not there to follow through. But we advise them that if they're going to use a normal data during the day, it's going to be more expensive for them, because they need to put at least 1,000 in order to watch the video, which is not going to be very practical for them all the times. So we advise that they do it in the night, put their 200 in the night, download the videos for those week and for that particular week, and use them, then follow up for those who will not be there to attend the classes all the times. So we encourage them to be there all the time to attend the classes, because we have one-on-one discussion. When you miss the class, it means you have missed one-on-one discussion with the facilitator. So there are some certain things that she's going to say during the class that you may not get them, and things like that. So that feeling, you don't have that feeling when you are watching a video. The feeling is not there, like when you are having direct contact or conversation during the live session and things like that. So everything is put in place. We are working on that, so you get the recordings, okay, fully from the beginning to the end.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Mira, were to say something? If there's no other question, Madam Oben, do you have anything to say?
I'll wait for everyone if she has to say something.
Okay, I think without any waste of time, the more we'll stay here, the more the megabytes are increasing for the video, the recording. I think let me stop the recording now.